Here we go.
Now that I've kept Electman waiting for, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Do you really think that whenever you pause a game, they're just kind of standing there and going, oh, jeez.
I want to believe it's like a mutual... Like,
he's had the game paused forever. What the hell is going on? I'm tired of standing here.
I want to believe that Mega Man's pause ability is like the world, only it freezes both of you. So he can choose to unfreeze at any time, but he can't do jack shit while he's like that. So
That's worse than Zack Morris. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
He really, really hurts. I might actually have to fight him again.
Oh my god!
I think I just got. Yep.
Well then.
All right. Well, let's do this again.
We're off to a good start.
Well, that is embarrassing, but I'm also not used to knowing that there's an audience while playing this game. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit harder whenever you're having to speak as well.
Yeah, but you know.
But it's kind of funny, I think. So those guys piss me off a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of the only weapons that can take him out. Now.
Really?
Obviously, the downside to using certain weapons is if you're on the stage that belongs to the boss that they're weak, that's weak to it. Then if you use too much of it, by the time you get to the end of the stage, you might not have enough to fight them.
Right. Jeez, those guys don't let up.
Yeah, no, those guys are a bunch of bitches.
I like the background color.
Yeah.
And I guess the pattern on it too, little circuitry and everything.
Yeah, no, I love how the stage looks. I actually really like Mega Man 1 so much on a visual level because this was the game that was like the most kind of sci-fi looking. Like a lot of later Mega Man games get a bit more kiddie, which is not something I ever really had a problem with, but the levels in this game look so much more industrial. They look so much more high concept.
Mega Man is one of those games that I love the controls of the game, I love how the game plays, and I love how the game looks. I like all the designs. But I have such a hard time being good and beating the game that it's so frustrating, but I still want to play it because I like it so much.
That's why I think I'm gonna. Well,
It's like having Stockholm Syndrome for a video game.
I have that for several franchises, so that's not a bad thing. Like Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter. I suck at Street Fighter.
We should play Street Fighter.
I think I'm pretty decent at Third Strike. But Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 4, I'm just not very good. But I still buy them. I still buy every new game that comes out.
We should totally play Street Fighter one time. We should play Ultra.
You realize we're playing an old Capcom game, talking about an old good Capcom game. Yeah. And Capcom right now is just so sad.
Well,
I'm just so sad that I feel that I'm forced to not like Capcom at this point. Because they're all a bunch of butts.
Bye.
And if they ever heard this, I would be okay with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I guess I don't have that much of a personal connection with Capcom.
Yeah, no, Capcom, I made a big connection. I mean, mostly because of the Mega Man franchise. I didn't actually get into Street Fighter until I was more teenage.
Yeah.
I think I was like maybe 12 or 13. See, look. Sometimes he jumps right over you.
You were able to get under him.
Exactly, but it's a gamble. You just have to hope that he I might be wrong. Maybe there is a very specific trick to making him do that, but I've never figured it out, so maybe someone will tell me one day.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will leave a comment.
Like, comment, subscribe if you know what we're talking about. That's not too much, is it?
No.
I don't know anymore. I just started. We just started doing this, and oh my god. Oh, here we go. Luck, man.
I elect to fight you.
Oh!
Boomerang effect, bitch!
You got him really fast.
I got him super fast, but he almost got me really fast.
You mangled his soul.
And then ate it, Kirby style.
Good job.
All right.
So who's
Can
next?
you guess?
Who's next? Who's
I want you to guess. I will tell you the right answer, but take one guess.
This is the one you told me where elemental stuff doesn't really make much sense in this game.
It makes some sense in some areas and less sense in others.
I'm gonna guess Bomb Man.
No, it is Iceman.
Oh.
Because ice is... We all know that Ice's big adversary in nature is electricity.
Whenever it's melted, I suppose. Like in Pokemon.
Can we make a connection to the Pokemon universe and the Mega Man universe?
I don't know, but what's
Based
your
on
favorite Mega Man game?
My favorite Mega Man game, boring answer, is Mega Man 2.
Okay.
I say that because I've spent most of my life absolutely loving it. And there was actually a big period of my childhood when it was gone. Because... yeah, I love that it's just like, what do we put into an Iceman stage? I don't know. Fucking penguins? But... when I was a kid, I spilled juice on my NES. And that was like the family NES. And it sucked. And everyone was mad at me. And my older brother sold my Mega Man 2 and my Ninja Turtles. Because I guess he just thought, like, well, I guess we'll just never ever have a console again. Of course, back in the 90s and 80s, I mean, that was... I can kind of understand, because things, it was really expensive to buy any console back then.
Well,
but,
yeah, I mean, I've had...
but it was a game that was given to me as a present, and it was not his. So I went through a very long time when NES games were hard to find, and I just couldn't get Mega Man 2 for years and years and years, even though I had it memorized. Oh, God. You'd think that I've never, ever played this part before, but I'm talking...
Honestly, I just want to say, this is the worst.
Well, it's not the worst.
It's kind of the worst.
No, the worst is when there's a pit or lava underneath you.
Well...
That was pretty safe right there.
Still, in theory, it's the worst.
In theory.
Hypothetically speaking, it's the worst.
No, these are one of the hardest parts of the Mega Man franchise.
This is so...
Bada boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom. I don't know what I'm saying.
Man, I hope I don't see more penguins in... Oh, what the fuck? What is this?
These guys are a little fickle. You never really know when they're gonna go left or right. And if their bullet hits you at all, unlike most Mega Man games where you kind of know exactly how much Mega Man will get knocked back, on these platforms it's like if it touches you, it almost guarantees.
They're so shifty. Here's how I'm gonna... Hey,
yeah, they're...
You guys see my brother right there. Oh my god. So, those penguins, dude? Oh god, look at all of this shit. You gotta concentrate. You gotta... Oh!
Yeah!
Well.
And we get to do this again.
And you're back at the worst.
The worst.
Just back at the very worst.
Just the worst.
Just the worst.
These platforms are just the worst.
And once again, So these colors are cool too.
Oh, actually, Iceman's stage is one of my favorite Mega Man stages.
Even with the worst.
Even with the worst.
Even with the worst.
I always liked the music to this stage. I always thought it was really interesting, really charming. And I like that one of the first things you see are like tropical trees, but they're all frozen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of...
It kind of gives some story context.
Yes.
So...
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
You're out of scissors.
Yeah, but I'm going to make him disappear. See? I know about glitches.
Oh. Nice.
I feel bad. I'm learning to play games as I talk. I'm like an old lady, trying to talk on the cell phone and drive at the same time. It sometimes is a little difficult, but
I guess it kind of helps you turn off your filter. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you just kind of not care about what you say. I'm not sure if that's how it's this thing here.
I can do this.
They appear and then they disappear, and you know what else?
There you go.
Maybe next time. I don't know.
Maybe next time we do a thing.
Maybe next time, doggone it. I don't know. Those fucking...
Hey, where are you going? Hey, man.
Those fucking guys.
Don't look at me. It wasn't me. No, it was him.
What
It was
the
him.
hell?
He did. No, it's him. Him. He's helping him out. No, don't look at me, man.